How to get rid of unwanted pounds if all those diets simply don't work? If you are sick of extreme calorie restrictions and unreasonable food limitations, then 18-6 intermittent fasting is exactly what you need. We'll tell you everything you need to know about 18-6 and how to do it right. So, what is the concept of intermittent fasting? First of all, intermittent fasting is not a diet, but an eating approach. The main rule is to limit the time when you eat during the day. Different types of intermittent fasting have their eating window when you can consume the food. One of the most popular fasts is 18-6. This type of fasting requires you to fast for 18 hours a day and consume all your calories during the remaining 6 hours. In that period, you can have 2 full meals. All you have to do is simply adjust your eating and fasting schedule to your personal preference. For example, the most common pattern is just skipping breakfast and eating from noon to 6 p.m. We know that some people are skeptical about such an eating approach, so you may wonder, is 18-6 intermittent fasting safe? The answer is yes. 18-6 is completely safe as long as you eat enough calories during your eating hours. However, what you need to know is that some people may find it hard to stick to this eating pattern. Why? Because they need to consume all the required calories during the relatively short 6-hour eating window. So, if you follow the 18-6 method, you need to carefully plan your meals beforehand and ensure you consume all the essential nutrients. So let's talk about that right now. What can you eat when following 18-6 intermittent fasting? Well, obviously, you are not allowed to eat anything during your 18-hour fasting period. During the fasting window, you can only drink water, unsweetened black coffee, and tea. You can't add any milk or cream to it. As we mentioned before, 18 hours without food can be challenging, so always pay attention to how your body feels. In the beginning, you may feel a little tired, hungry, and more sensitive. But hunger often increases on the second day of fasting, and it usually disappears by day 3 or 4. So you're going to be fine. Now let's move forward. Okay, so during your 6-hour eating window, you need to stick to healthy and nutritious foods. There are a few ground rules for your eating window. Rule number 1. Focus on healthy eating and limit or completely avoid junk food. Rule number 2, eat enough nutritious food to make your fasting window easier. Rule number 3, lower your carb intake. It will help you feel less hungry and go longer without eating. Rule number 4, add enough fat to your everyday meals. Again, this will help you go longer from one meal to the next one. Rule number 5, add vegetables to every meal since you need them for magnesium, minerals, and all the vitamins. Rule number 6, drink loads of water. Okay, we know it may sound overwhelming, so let's go step by step and see what you should include in your everyday meals. Number 1, protein. Proteins are building blocks of your body. Without them, your body won't be able to function properly. If you want to lose weight, then you should definitely include protein that you can see on this list. Such foods will prolong the feeling of satiety and ensure you burn fat without breaking down muscles. Number 2, healthy fats. Mono and polyunsaturated fats are known as healthy fats, and they are an essential part of your balanced diet. You can find healthy fats in fatty fish such as salmon, avocados, nuts, olive, or coconut oil. Number 3, complex carbohydrates. You might have heard that carbs are notorious for causing weight gain. However, whether or not you will gain weight depends on the type and quantity of carbs you eat. Make sure to choose foods that are high in fiber and starch, but low in sugar. To make it easier for you, here's a list of foods that include healthy carbs. You can also eat apples, bananas, avocados, and other fruits, nuts, or vegetables in between your main meals to keep you satiated. Number 4, water. Proper hydration is extremely important during the day. It promotes skin health, weight loss, and overall wellness. Water also curbs your hunger pangs, cleans out your whole system, and effectively removes toxins from your body. Try drinking 8 glasses of water a day. Squeezing some lemon or adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar will add extra benefits. How fast can you lose weight on 18-6 intermittent fasting? A person's weight loss pace depends on lots of factors and varies individually. Technically, the more calories you reduce, the faster you shed pounds. However, that is not always the case. Drastic calorie restriction may cause your body to enter the surviving mode, where you may stop burning fat and start burning muscles instead. Health experts recommend losing 1 to 2 pounds per week. Such a weight loss pace is the safest and the most sustainable. Now, what are the benefits of 18-6 intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting has proven to be an effective tool in helping people lose weight, manage blood glucose levels, and learn how to plan their mealtime properly. Here are some of the main health benefits of intermittent fasting. Number 1, reduces inflammation. Studies suggest that intermittent fasting may be effective at helping you reduce inflammation and improve conditions associated with inflammation, such as arthritis, asthma, Alzheimer's disease, multiple sclerosis, and stroke. Number 2. Lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes. Being overweight and obese are two main risk factors for developing type 2 diabetes. Intermittent fasting could have an effect on diabetes prevention because of its weight loss effects. It can also potentially affect other factors. A 2014 study showed that intermittent fasting can lower blood glucose and insulin levels in people at risk of diabetes. Number 3. Promotes the prevention of cardiovascular diseases. Studies show that intermittent fasting may improve your heart health and reduce the risk of heart diseases. A 2016 review showed that fasting might reduce blood pressure, heart rate, and LDL cholesterol. Number 4. May reduce the risk of cancer. Numerous animal studies show that intermittent fasting may reduce the risk of cancer. Such an effect may be the aftermath of weight loss, reduced inflammation, and insulin levels. Number 5. Weight loss. One of the main benefits of 18-6 intermittent fasting is weight loss. There are a lot of ways in which intermittent fasting can help you lose weight. Firstly, fasting lowers insulin levels. This means it becomes easier for your body to use stored fat. Secondly, eating during a set period can help you reduce the number of calories you consume and help boost your metabolism. For example, one research shows that study participants who practice intermittent fasting lost 3 to 8% of their weight over 3 to 24 weeks. But remember, before starting to follow any new nutritional plan, it is necessary that you consult a dietitian or a doctor.